So guys, welcome back again to this section of life with me. So today we'll be dealing with a serious case. When I mean a serious case, I mean a serious case. So the Yoruba Union have actually come out to warn Tinubu and his government that Tinubu must resign because of the kind of hunger that we're facing right now in this country. So they've said that Tinubu must resign. So Yoruba Union calls for Tinubu's resignation, solicits support for fearless in October, protest over hardship, fuel price hike. I've been saying this thing over and over again that the kind of protest coming in October, if the government let them arrest all the planners of the protest must still hold because the level of hunger right now is at its peak. So the Yoruba now are now calling on the government that that Tinubu should resign because this kind of hunger that's happening right now in this country, imagine amidst hunger and hardship, there is also hike in fuel price. So the Yoruba have come out, they've woken up and it's no more play as usual. That they'll come and say that Tinubu is our brother, that he must rule us. Now everybody is facing the heat, everybody's eye are open. And now the Tinubu Union are now calling for Tinubu to resign. So the Yoruba Union are woken up and say that Tinubu must resign because the hunger is now too much. So the Yoruba Union, Igbinmọ Majekobaje, sorry if I don't get it right, I'm not Yoruba, has called on President Bola Tinubu to resign following the recent increase in fuel price and the escalating hunger affecting the southwest region and Nigeria at large. Is not under the sun. It's very clear that Nigeria are suffering. Every single person in Nigeria is suffering. Be it the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Hausa, whether you're from Kogi, you're from Enugu State, you're from Delta State, you're from Asaba State, anywhere you are from, everybody is suffering this hunger and hardship in this country. But the worst part is that amidst the hunger and suffering, the government still increased the price of fuel. I wish that increase the fuel price will also increase the hardship in the country. But guess what? The government doesn't care because they are all for themselves. So let us go ahead and I read this script for you guys. So, in a statement released on Sunday by the convener Olusola Oluwaseyi Badero, the union condemned the government for allowing the fuel pump price to rise from 600 naira to 900 naira at a time when Nigerians can't afford two basic meals a day. It's just how these people do it amazes me. You can imagine in a situation where Nigerians can no longer afford two basic meals a day. Some people feed once a day. Some try and feed. The government still have the mind to increase fuel price at this time of the time, at this time of the period where people are dying of hunger. There's no food in the land. Insecurities at its peak. People are trying to adapt to the fact that the government have failed, and now the government also have to increase to imagine the level where this government has reduced. Everybody is now begging. When I mean everybody is begging, I mean everybody is now begging in this country. Nobody is feeling comfortable anymore. Nobody is comfortable anymore. Everybody just trying to survive. That's why people don't eat a good meal any longer. They just eat so that it will be as if they survived at that period of time. Because you cannot buy a quality meal again in this country affordable rate. They are all expensive. Go to a restaurant now. The least you can eat food there is 1,500 naira. The least you can eat a very good food there is 1,500. Then you could imagine a family, a man that has a family of five, family of seven, family of nine, family of come out to say that they don't want this, that they want Tinubu to resign. Could you imagine that? I thought that Tinubu was their family, Tinubu was their brother, that Tinubu must reign, Tinubu must rule, that they don't want the Igbos to rule them, the kind of stuff. So the union expressed deep concerns about his administration's economic policies have forced people into poverty, turning many into beggars. It condemned the implication of IMF policies in collaboration with imperative forces, which they claim has stifled both small and large scale businesses to the detriment of the Yoruba people. The only thing that the government have done and have recorded is that they've turned many people into beggars, especially those in the north. The Yorubas are even suffering it more than the Igbos because there they are underdeveloped. They don't have any company there. They don't have any business running there. The government don't care about them. They don't have clean water. They don't have good schools. They don't have anything in the northern side. So they are not feeling the heat more. And that's why during the protest of the 10 days, it was more in the northern side because they could not or they cannot condone this current administration. And now they're calling that Tinubu should resign. This for the Yoruba. That Tinubu should resign. You could imagine the Igbos are suffering it. Like everybody is suffering it. Like I said at the beginning, the Igbos, the Hausas, the Yorubas, the Kaduna, if you're from Kaduna, from Anambra, from Delta, from Asaba, from Lagos, we are all suffering it. But where it is more is in the north, in the Yoruba land. Those same people that say that Tinubu must win the election. And now Tinubu have won, and Tinubu have turned side eye from them, and now they are feeling the heat. They've woken up and said that Tinubu must resign and Tinubu must go so that people can live comfortably in this country because people are no longer living comfortably. So we are not only calling for Tinubu's resignation, but also demand an apology to the Yoruba people for tarnishing their reputation. Our people have been kidnapped and killed by invaders while they are now unable to farm or secure their livelihood, Badero stated. He said, despite the suffering of his people, Tinubu has shown no remorse. Instead, he continues to increase their hardship through higher taxes and also draconian policies. We all know what the government have done is just to increase the hardship of this country. Nothing is being done. You can imagine amidst the hunger and the hardship, they're increasing the tax, they're increasing the tariff plan, they're increasing fuel price, they're increasing everything. I thought the best thing that should have been done from a good government or from a good governance or from a good leadership is to find a way to bring down prices of things so that people can be able to survive in this country and live happily. But no, not in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the more the things are getting higher, the more price things are getting higher. Fuel is higher, food price is getting higher, and you see the Yorubas are now complaining about the issue of invaders in their land. Farmers can no longer farm in this country. So tell me how they expect us to get food, to get crops, and to get what to eat in this country, where farmers cannot farm any longer in this country because terrorists have taken over their farmland, herdsmen have taken over their farmland, bandits have taken over their farmland. What that happened in Niger State, where they turn farmers into slaves, they take you to your own farm, and then they will tell you what to do in your own farm to cultivate and to harvest and give to them and take home. If you don't do that, they'll kill you. That's the level we are right now in this country because everybody's looking for a way to survive. But the government is not even helping matters, rather, they are making matters worse. How can you be increasing fuel price in this time or in this time where the government, where this country is in a mess? How can you be increasing fuel price in this time where people cannot afford, where minimum wage cannot pay school fees of a family, where minimum wage cannot buy a bag of rice, where minimum wage cannot do anything for anybody, even a single person now cannot survive with a minimum wage. Talk more of a family man, talk more of a family mother, talk more of a nursing mother, talk more of let us talk more of a lot of things because this country has tired everybody and the government are not even helping matters coming up to increase fuel price. And also, Tinubu came out one time to say that the reasons why there's an increase in fuel price is so that they can make Nigeria a better place. That there's no way this was the statement that there's no way they can make Nigeria a better place if they don't take hard decisions, which means that the schedule you have seen before is just the beginning. Like the sugar I seen before is just a snippet of what is coming. Because how can he come out and say that the only way to make Nigeria better is to increase fuel price, which means that the furthermore we see more sugars, the higher we go or the more we go, we see more sugars. The ones we've seen is just beginning of the sugar you are going to see. So let everybody just brace up because I don't think the government is coming to save anybody in this country. How can a new president come out and address this thing? We all have been waiting for president to come and address us, but only to come out and say that the only way to make Nigeria better is to also increase fuel price. And we know what he said during the protest that happened, and he came out on a Sunday to address the citizens. What he came up to say was that they should give him a chance. and they should believe in him. I don't know how else he wants Nigerians to believe because Nigerians are tired and hungry. So the organization declared that it would not sit idly and watch Yoruba people suffer, even if a fellow Yoruba man holds the presidency. I'm happy how this thing is going. I don't know why, Sha. So it said we are known as Omoluabi, the people of honor. We will not tolerate anyone who dishonors the Yoruba nation by subjecting our people to modern day slavery. Why I say this thing is funny was because during the time of election of last year, that everybody was saying P2B should win or should win the election, and we all know how these Yorubas came out and said that they will not allow an Igbo man to rule, that they will want their fellow Yoruba person to rule. And you can hear what they say that they cannot tolerate any dishonor that from to the Yoruba land. That Yoruba land is known for integrity, and a lot of things they said here. This is funny because how they fought for Tinubu last year election so that he will win, and now he has won, and now again the same people that what has planned for him to win or that stood for him to win have come out to say that they don't want Tinubu again, that they want Tinubu to go, and they say that they cannot watch Yoruba people suffer, even if a fellow Yoruba man holds the presidency. That means Tinubu no send anybody again. Tinubu no send anybody. Feel like be Yoruba, be Igbo, be Efik, be anybody. Tinubu no send anybody. And Yoruba people are feeling the heat more. That's why they've come out and to raise this alarm that Tinubu must resign, that Tinubu have done enough. Tinubu have just stayed 1 year. Tinubu has extra 7 years to go because normal in Nigeria, that kind of policies or that kind of government always end up staying 8 years. But it's just 1 year in office and Yoruba people are already crying and seeing Pepe, which they actually put themselves in because we all know how this government came out in March for a better Nigeria. But no, the Yoruba said no, that they don't want a better Nigeria. They want their own fellow Yoruba man to rule the country so that it will be like an inheritance from Buhari. And now here we are, the Igbos are seeing Shege, but the Yorubas are seeing more Shege, and that's why they are coming out to say that they want Tinubu to resign. Let's see if Tinubu will resign. By the way, I'm not seeing him resigning anytime soon. I think he will just stay and do his 8 good years. So the organization declared that it will not sit idly and watch Yoruba people suffer, even if a Yoruba man holds the presidency. This part just got me smiling or got me happy because those people need to go through the shege that they put every Nigerian in because it's them that put us in this shege we are in right now. And I don't think Tinubu is ready to resign. But let's just see if Tinubu that because they say that he's a fellow Yoruba man, which means that he might able to decide to resign because of these people. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So they've asked us for patience, yet he has purchased a new prize presidential jet for 150 billion, luxury yacht, bulletproof escalades, and a mansion for the vice president in 1 year. Meanwhile, he raised the fuel price and enacted policies that further impoverish the people. The union also called on all Yoruba people across Nigeria to join the October protest and legally express their dissatisfaction with Tinubu's administration. Their eye have cleared. You can imagine they're not calling on every tribe in Nigeria, the Igbos, the Hausas, to come and join them in this forthcoming protest coming in October because they've had it here. Everybody have had it here. No doubt everybody is going through the suffering, but the Yorubas have had it here. So they have come out to call everybody to come and join in this forthcoming protest. I don't think, let's see how this October protest will go. I will not see how it will go because I don't know. Let's they be fine. The government is not trying to help us on this issue of network. Imagine going live, and there's always network problem. So let us continue. We stopped. Like I was saying, that the Yorubas are now calling out everybody to come and join them in this protest, and I don't think it's going to work because the concluded protest that happened 10 days, the government did nothing about it. So I don't think what is coming is protest. I think what's coming will be revolution because people are now hungry and people are now angry because they've had it onto the top. So, in the wake of the recent concluded ember governance in Nigeria protests, which swept across the nation from August 1st to 10th, 2024, organizers are gearing up for another round of demonstrations slated for October called Fearless in October protest. This name is huge. Fearless in October protest, which means this one is fearless. Anybody that put body will collect. The army, the police, anybody that put body here will collect. The government must answer us. So this is what the protest is intending to be. Fearless in October protest, and it's coming up next month. Let's see how it's going to do. It's going to go. So this forthcoming wave of protest aims to sustain the momentum generated by the previous movement, further amplifying the voices of Nigeria demanding meaningful change. We want meaningful change in our country, and the government must give us that, or else the Nigerians are ready to take up this country by fire, by force. That's what I think. That's what this protest, this October own, will be like. Because people are no longer happy. People are no longer happy. People don't hide it anymore. There's hunger in the land. Everybody is tired. So we must not allow Tinubu's government to intimidate us. Protesting is our constitutional right and cannot be taken away, it said. Badero added that the Tinubu administration has failed the people and the Yoruba Union is ready to protect the interests of the Yorubas who have been oppressed by the current government. So the Yorubas have woken up. They want to fight back and want to take back what belongs to them, which means that they want to remove the current president of Nigeria, which is a Yoruba man. And I don't know why this thing is happening right now because I think Yorubas did everything they could do within their power in the last year election to make sure that Tinubu won the election or wins the election. And if Tinubu have won the election, why are they now trying to remove it? Because she's not treating them well as proposed in the nation state. Because I believe that for them to fight for him that much, there must be an underground plan that Tinubu will make their life better. But Tinubu didn't listen to them because Tinubu knows send anybody. Can't see his name Jagaban. He doesn't fear anybody. So I think everybody should just pass through the shege in peace. Though it's not a good thing for us as Nigerians, but we don't have any choice to do it. So Damilare Adonola, director of mobilization of the Take It Back movement, a key force behind the protest, has collaborated plans for the October demonstration. According to Adenola, the upcoming protest will build upon the successes and lessons gleaned from the August protest, seeking to intensify pressure on the government to address the country's present challenges and usher in an era of responsible governance. First of all, who do they think is going to be the responsible governance, or who do they think will be responsible to take Nigeria to the next level? As you can see, they say that they're going to add more pressure. It's not going to be like the peaceful protest that happened earlier in August. I say that this might be a revolution as how I'm seeing it now. And the government should wake up on time and do this. Instead of fighting the protest, they should fight on how to make the demands of Nigeria, which is reduce fuel price, reduce insecurities, and make our life better. Our armies are leaving Nigeria to join other countries' army because of how they are being treated. They don't take care of our armies. They don't pay. They don't give them their bonuses. They are even owing some armies their August salary. And then how do they expect them to fight insecurity in this country? I don't think it's possible to do that. And I think the government should wake up on time before this October revolution comes. And they should stop attacking the planners of this protest because it must come. Whether you arrest all the planners, it must be good because people have made up their mind that the protest or the revolution must come to pass. And stop attacking Sowore, the human rights activists that be fighting or that be trying to hold this protest because protest is a right. I think everybody have the right to protest. I don't like the government trying to take that right away from the masses or away from the citizens. These are more constitutional rights. We have right to protest against any unlawful or any government that doesn't do well. We have right to protest against them. But I don't like the government is trying to fight that. I will see you guys in my next life. Let me not think about this issue of forthcoming protest because this is a revolution, not a protest. I will see how it will go and I will keep you guys updated on this issue of protest. I will see you guys in my next live. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here to our channel. This is Breaking News Nigeria Today. We give you guys updates on every news happening in our country because right now is more of the hike in fuel price. So I'll be keep you guys updated to see if anything changes or about this issue of rice fuel. I'll see you guys in my next video on my life. Stay tuned, guys.